All right, for notes number 8, we are talking about rational exponents. I'm going to start with the really easy stuff, and then in class we will definitely be doing some more rigorous stuff. So there's a formula for this. Okay, so E stands for exponent and I stands for index. Your index is whatever's right here. So normally for, since this is a square root, you normally don't have a 2 here, but you can have a 2 here. And then you can have a 3, 4, 5, whatever. It just can't be 1 or 0 or negatives. It has to start at 2 because it's called a square root. And then for the formula to go back and forth, because this is considered a rational exponent, remember rational numbers are represented as a fraction. So this would be a rational exponent. So to go from the square root version or the radical version to our rational version, and you can go back and forth either way. This is the formula. So you would have an exponent here, the index here, and it goes E over I, exponent over index, with the base being the same on both of them, and then the radical goes away over here. Okay, so let's see some examples. All right, so 2 1/3. So we're going to go this way first. So when we write it, we're going to have our radical. The base is the same, and then it's E over I. So exponent over index. So this is our E, this is our I. So our exponent's 1, so you don't necessarily have to write 1. You can if you want to, but our index is 3, so that would go here. Oops. Again, if you want to write 1, you can, but it's not necessary. And that's it. It's really simple. All right, our base is 6, and then it's exponent over index. So our exponent this time is 2. Put that there. And then 5 is our index, so we put that there. So this up here was a cubed root, and then anything above 3, because square root is the 2, cube root is the 3. Anything above it, you would just say the index is 4 or the index is 5. You're welcome to put 36 here too if you want. Not necessary when we're just showing going back and forth. All right, so what about an example where there's more than just the number? So when you write it, you need to put the 5x in parentheses because the exponent is going to be going to the 5 and the x, not just the x. So you do need to put parentheses. And then E over I, so this 3 is our exponent and our 4 is our index. Okay, for what about one like this? So 8 to the 1/2. 3. Okay, so this is using some of our exponent rules now. So we know that this is a power to a power. So you're multiplying 1/2 times 3. So you can write this as 8 3/2. And then you would write it in the radical form. So our base is 8, E exponent is 3, and the index is 2. Another way to write this, because you don't need the index of 2 when it's a square root, you can write it like that too. Either way works. Okay, so now let's go the other way. All right, so now we have it in this form and we want it like this. So you can see here there's an invisible 1 for our exponent. So you can write, if you want, E is 1, I is 4. You could have wrote that over here too, totally up to you. This is going to be 7 as our base, and then 1 over 4. So here your base is 2, and then your exponent is 8, and then over 6 we want to reduce that. So that's going to be 2, and not a mixed number, but just 4 over 3. One more. So it's okay to have this exponent kind of near the outside as well. It still represents the exponent. Okay, so when you have the parentheses, you want to include the parentheses as part of your answer. And then this is going to be e over I, so 6 over 5. And that's it. That's how we go back and forth. We will definitely do some harder problems in class, but this is the basics.